What are some celebrities that are well-known ham radio operators, or maybe not so well-known ham operators? Let's talk about that. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Ham Shack TV. I'm your host, Josh, AA4WX. Appreciate you being here. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Click the notification bell next to it. And if you like my content, consider joining the channel with a channel membership. You can see the join button next to it. So, before we get started, don't forget about the Ham Shack TV store. It's now super easy for you to go to the Ham Shack TV store. Check it out. HamShackTV.com. Simple as that. HamShackTV.com. We've got radios. We've got HF, VHF, UHF, connectors, antennas, coax, prepper food, all that good stuff. Go check it out. HamShackTV.com. All right, let's get started with the top 10 list. Number 10, Gene Shepard, K2ORS. He was a writer, radio personality, and narrator. His most famous work is A Christmas Story, where he was narrator and writer. Shepard was a lifelong ham radio enthusiast who often wove references to the hobby into his work. His storytelling on the radio and in books frequently included ham radio anecdotes, showing his deep connection to the community. Shepard passed away on October 16, 1999, at the age of 78. Kilo 2, Oscar Romeo Sierra, silent key. At number 9, Patty Loveless, KD2WUJ. She is a Grand Ole Opry member and country music star. Most famous works are Blame It on Your Heart, How Can I Help You Say Goodbye, and You Don't Even Know Who I Am. Her connection to ham radio, she enjoyed experimenting with ham radio equipment and saw it as a way to explore her love for technology and communication outside of music. Patty Loveless, Kilo Delta 4, Whiskey, Uniform, Juliet. At number 8, Howard Hughes, W5CY. Howard was an entrepreneur, aviator, filmmaker, and eccentric billionaire. His most famous work is films like Hell's Angels and his aviation innovations. Hughes was fascinated by radio communication and used ham radio technology during his innovative ventures in aviation. His interest in communications technology made him an early adopter of amateur radio. Howard Hughes passed away on April 5, 1976, at the age of 70. Howard Hughes, Whiskey 5, Charlie Yankee, silent key. At number 7, Chet Atkins, WA4CZD. Chet Atkins is a country music guitarist and producer known as Mr. Guitar. His most famous works are hits like Yakety Axe and collaborations with artists like Dolly Parton and Willie Nelson. Atkins was a licensed ham radio operator who often used the airwaves as a relaxing escape from his busy music career. Atkins passed away June 30th, 2001, at the age of 77. Chet Atkins, Whiskey Alpha 4, Charlie Zulu Delta, silent key. At number 6, Ronnie Milsap, WB4KCG, Grammy Award-winning country music artist. His most famous works include Smoky Mountain Rain, It Was Almost Like a Song, and Lost in the 50s Tonight. Milsap, who is blind, found ham radio to be an accessible and enjoyable way to connect with others worldwide. His love for the technical and communication aspects of the hobby demonstrates its inclusivity. Ronnie Milsap, Whiskey Bravo 4, Kilo Charlie Golf. Halfway through the list, number 5, Barry Goldwater, K7UGA. Goldwater was a United States Senator and 1964 Republican presidential candidate. Goldwater used amateur radio extensively, particularly to help people connect with loved ones overseas during times of crisis. He was instrumental in supporting legislation that protected amateur radio frequencies and was a significant advocate for the hobby on Capitol Hill. Goldwater passed away May 29, 1998, at the age of 89. Barry Goldwater, Kilo 7, Uniform Golf Alpha, silent key. At number 4, Joe Walsh, WB6 ACU. Walsh is a rock musician and guitarist for the Eagles. His most famous works include Hotel California, Life in the Fast Lane, and a solo career hits like Rocky Mountain Way. Walsh is a passionate ham radio operator who often speaks about the hobby's importance. He has donated equipment and funds to amateur radio causes and is a strong advocate for keeping the airwaves alive and well regulated. Joe Walsh, Whiskey Bravo 6, Alpha Charlie Uniform. At number 3 on our list, and an A-lister at that, Marlon Brando, FO5GJ. Brando was a Oscar-winning actor who famously was in The Godfather, Apocalypse Now, and A Streetcar Named Desire. Brando operated primarily from his private island in French Polynesia using the call sign FO5GJ. He was known to make contacts worldwide, often surprising fellow operators who realized they were talking to the Hollywood icon. Brando passed away July the 1st, 2004, at the age of 80. Marlon Brando, Fox, Oscar, 5, Golf, Juliet, silent key. At number 2, it's the legendary journalist and news anchor for the CBS Evening News, Walter Cronkite, KB2 GSD. Walter Cronkite was a vocal advocate for amateur radio and narrated the ARRL's promotional video, Amateur Radio Today. Cronkite passed away July 17, 2009, at the age of 92. Walter Cronkite, Kilo Bravo 2, Golf Sierra Delta, silent key. At number 1 on our list.
What you doing, Grandpa?
I'm down in my basement watching a football game on a radio.
Now can we do what we're thankful for?
In a minute, come on in here. I want to show you something. Look at this. Ready? All right. Mike, KA0XTT. Just a little shout out. Anybody having a good time here on Thanksgiving? Anybody hiding in their basement to avoid their relatives? One thing I like about these guys, if I don't want to listen to them, I just turn them down like this.
Tim Allen, actor, comedian, and producer. Most famous for his works on Home Improvement, Toy Story, the Santa Claus franchise, and the big one for our hobby, Last Man Standing. On Last Man Standing, Mike is a man's man and is involved in many outdoor activities, which plays hand in hand with ham radio. Tim's character, Mike Baxter, has a fictitious call sign of Kilo Alpha Zero X-Ray Tango Tango, which was cleared for use on air. X-Ray Tango Tango was actually a bit of a joke because of Tim's character on Home Improvement named Tim Taylor, so he was XTT. Tim Allen's real-life call sign is Kilo 6 Oscar Tango Delta, and the production crew, many of which were ham radio operators, decided to join together and create a club, the Last Man Standing Amateur Radio Club. Their call sign is Kilo Alpha 6 Lima Mike Sierra. Tim Allen, Kilo 6 Oscar Tango Delta. And that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope to catch you on the next one. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. And if there's somebody that I'm not thinking of, jump down in the comments and let me know. 73's AA4WX, WSCB 693.